Hey everyone, welcome back to our Geography Facts channel. Today, we're diving into a unique topic. We are exploring the 10 least populated states in the United States. We'll uncover the reasons behind their small populations and share some surprising facts that make these states less populated states. Let's jump right in. 10. 10 on our list is New Hampshire, with about 1.42 million residents. Known for its quaint towns, mountain ranges, and no sales tax, it's a popular spot for tourists, but not a permanent home for many people. Its rural areas and colder climate deter larger populations. New Hampshire's low population is reflected in its rural character. About 80% of the state covered by forests, giving it one of the highest percentages of woodland in the United States. Although it has a low population, New Hampshire is the fastest-growing state in New England. Much of its recent growth comes from people moving in from neighboring Massachusetts, attracted by the lack of sales and income taxes. 9. Maine. With a population of around 1.39 million, Maine is famous spots for tourists for its picturesque coastline, seafood, and lighthouses. However, it's the most rural state in the U.S. Over 90% of its land covered by forests. Limited job opportunities and harsh winters contribute to its low population. Another fact is Maine shares its border with just one other state, New Hampshire, which is another state, low-populated state. Maine has the oldest median age of any state in the U.S. at around 45 years old. This reflects an aging population with fewer younger residents moving in, leading to a slow population growth rate. 8. Montana has about 1.13 million residents, but covers a vast area. Montana has more than 56 counties, but nearly half of them have fewer than 5,000 residents, showcasing just how sparsely populated much of the state. The combination of harsh winters, remote landscapes, and limited urban centers pave the path for fewer people. However, its natural beauty, including Glacier National Park, draws plenty of tourists. Montana is known for its frontier population status, with more than half of its counties classified as such, meaning they have fewer than 6 people per square mile. This is a designation typically used for the most sparsely populated areas in the country. 7. Rhode Island. Rhode Island is the smallest state in the United States of America, has a population of around 1.1 million. While densely populated, its overall numbers are low, because it's physically smaller than other states. It's known for its beautiful coastline and historic towns. The state's small size limits space for expansion, contributing to its low population. Additionally, Rhode Island is home to the oldest operating tavern in the country, the White Horse Tavern, which opened in 1673, was the first state to declare its independence from England, 6 months before the Declaration of Independence was signed. Rhode Island has a high proportion of urban dwellers, with over 90% of its population living in metropolitan areas. Rhode Island's population density is surprisingly high, making its relatively low total population more intriguing compared to its compact size. 6. Delaware. At just over 1 million residents in Delaware, Delaware is the second smallest state by area. It's densely populated compared to its size, but its total numbers remain low due to its small physical footprint. Delaware is known for its favorable corporate laws, which attract businesses more than residents. Delaware was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution in 1787, earning it the nickname the First State. Delaware has one of the highest population density of the states on this list, with around 500 people per square mile. Despite its small size, it ranks higher in density than some much larger states like Texas. 5. South Dakota. Right next door is South Dakota, with a population of 10,000. It's famous for Mount Rushmore, the Black Hills, and Badlands National Park. Despite its natural beauty, South Dakota hasn't large cities. Sioux Falls is the biggest city inside the South Dakota. The state's economy relies heavily on agriculture, which doesn't attract a large workforce, especially people who works in tech, healthcare, and finance. South Dakota is one of the few states with no state income tax, making it appealing for retirees and businesses. South Dakota's population growth rate is one of the slowest in the entire nation. Interestingly, the state has more people over the age of 65 than under the age of 18, reflecting its aging population. 4. North Dakota, around 780,000 residents. North Dakota is next. While it's seen a population boost in recent years due to an oil boom, it still remains sparsely populated. Same as most less populated states, harsh winters, vast prairies, and limited urban canters make it less attractive for new residents. However, the low cost of living and high quality of life appeal to those seeking quieter surroundings. In addition to the population factor, North Dakota produces nearly half of the nation's flaxseed, canola, and durum wheat, making it an agricultural powerhouse. North Dakota experienced a significant population decline during the Dust Bowl era in the 1930s. It wasn't until the recent oil boom in the early 2000s that its population rebounded to pre-1930s levels. 3. Alaska, the largest state by land area, covering 586,000 square miles. But Alaska is home to only about 740,000 people. Do you know primary reason? Yes, same as most states. Its harsh, cold climate and major fact is geographic isolation. Much of Alaska is remote wilderness, with only a few major cities like Anchorage and Juneau. The state is rich in oil, natural gas, and other resources, but job opportunities outside these sectors are very less. Additionally, Alaska has more coastline than all other U.S. states combined, making it a paradise for nature lovers and adventurers. A staggering 47% of Alaska's population lives in Anchorage, the state's largest city. This concentration means vast areas of Alaska remain uninhabited. You may know some towns so remote they are only accessible by plane or boat. 2. Vermont. Next up, Vermont. With just around 650,000 residents all over the state, Vermont is known for its stunning fall foliage, dairy farms, and quaint towns. However, its rural nature and lack of large metropolitan areas contribute to its low population. Young people often leave for job opportunities in more urbanized states due to demand of their jobs and some other factors. Additionally, Vermont is the largest producer of maple syrup in the U.S., producing nearly half of the nation's supply. Comparatively, Vermont's entire population is smaller than cities like Boston. Vermont's population is so small that there are more cows than people. The state has around 260,000 dairy cows compared to its 650,000 residents, making it the state with the highest cow-to-human ratio. Number 1. Wyoming, first on our list, the least populated state with around 580,000 residents. But Wyoming is the 10th largest state in terms of area. It's known for its rugged, remote terrain, which includes Yellowstone National Park and the Grand Tetons. But why so few people? Wyoming's harsh winters and sparse infrastructure are significant factors. Agriculture, energy, and tourism dominate its economy, but jobs in these sectors are limited. Did you know Wyoming was the first state to grant women the right to vote in 1869? It's known as the Equality State for a reason. Despite its small population, Wyoming has the second lowest population density in the contiguous United States, with only 6 people per square mile. In comparison, the national average is around 94 people per square mile. We've made a separate video on why so few people live in Wyoming. Be sure to check the description for the link. And there you have it, the 10 least populated states in the U.S., each with its own unique reasons for staying small. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more interesting content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.